Want to build your FIFA Dream Team? Get those FIFA coins now at a killer price via the link in the description. Only from MMOGA, the market leader.
Hey guys, here with the Road to Glory video results. As you can see, I got the 2 RTG stings, and I also, as you can see above, I also spent some credits because I got to, I would say, like halfway on this first thing, and it got a lot more harder. So I bought the large credit pack and spent like, I would say, less than 600 credits, and I also accidentally bought a pick by accident. So yeah, so pretty much this was my deck for most of the event. Yeah, like most people's decks is pretty much a survivor tier, you know, a couple of legendary pros, 2 survivor pros. I actually got these 2 after the event started. So, for most part, this deck will pretty much get you through, I would say, like, yeah, halfway of the survivor sting, the red sting. So pretty much after that, I had to swap all of these out with uncommons mostly. There's always like, I think, 1 or 2 ultra rare divas. So pretty much the divas were automatic wins for the most part, because I also had like 2 uncommon AJLEs. And I also, for the most part, I had like the best uncommon cards. And pretty much I wasn't like, I had the whole rare bar filled. So I highly recommend. So for decks, I would probably go with your best deck until halfway the red sting, because once you reach halfway, it gets a lot harder for each tier. And then the most important thing is to switch to uncommon cards or lower. And out of this, the most important thing is to use 2 manager cards. So the best ones I have is the Epic Bobby Heenan and the Ultra Rare Paul Heyman. So we have like the legendary or survivor versions of these cards, which cover all 4 stats, because you can use both supports. Pretty much you should be able to get finish the +5 matches really easily. I had to do +3s at the end of the game, and I had like 5 minutes left where I got the second sting. So yeah, the first tip is to use your best deck until half of this guy, the red sting. And second, you switch to downgrade to like uncommon cards and like rare tier or below. And the second tip is to use your title matches as early in the game as possible, because when you're in like all these early tiers, it's pretty much an automatic win. When you get into like halfway here, I would say like 80-90 points right here, the chances of winning +5 is kind of like 50-50, unless if you could tell if there were like, I guess like win record or avatars, but sometimes that doesn't work because some people purposely downgraded their deck. And so like if you're like really late into the event, some people already have the sting card in their deck, so yeah, sometimes that doesn't work. And if you're buying credits, I recommend buying the 12 title matches, because you get a discount, and you probably don't need like, I don't know how many titles is the next one. I think it's like 70 or something, I don't know. But yeah, but you don't need that many if you start really late. So yeah, overall, you probably, like it probably costs you like a little over $5 to get this card, the 2 stings, and I highly recommend it because this thing is probably just as good as the People's Champion one. It's better in 2, I believe it's better in 2 categories, and it's not as good in the other 2 categories compared to the other sting, and I believe it's better than Ziggler in 3 categories. I mean, this has less overall stats than the People's Champion sting, but regardless, it's really good. And yeah, so oh yeah, another thing I recommend, might be a bit obvious, but I recommend playing the game, the event, when you have like 4 or less bounce, because when you have 5 it doesn't refill. So when you have 4 and you go through all 4 of them, you probably will get your 5th one. So yeah. And when I played, I also had like 8 hours of sleep. So yeah, I didn't play that much. I didn't try to play every hour or so. I probably missed a couple because I'm playing on my iPod Touch, so I crashed a couple times, as well as maybe, you know, shower. So yeah, the most important thing to finish, I mean, the tip is to just use the title matches really early and pretty much downgrade your deck, because the matchmaking depends upon your tier. Once you reach the last 3 cards, which is the sting cards. So yeah. I mean, I'm not sure. Oh, and another thing is that you can only short picks to 200, but with the event, you can go over 200. So yeah, you don't have to keep, you know, lowering your picks to like below 200, which takes a bit of time. So you can keep exiting and keep doing the matches, make it go faster. And to get the easiest way to get the uncommon deck is to pretty much have like 20 or more 20 or more free space. Pretty much you'll get mostly uncommons. Sometimes you have to feed your common cards, but you can probably go get away with using good common cards if you have good manager cards. I mean, it's not the best, but it still worked. Like, I only tried like 1+5 match and I lost, so I just stuck with +3, and I won every +3 match with the uncommon deck. So yeah, pretty much that's what you do. And like if you need to buy credits, I would definitely go for it, because I mean, it's a lot easier to get than the People's Champion. I mean, you pretty much just need to get a couple of credits and it goes by really fast. I mean, People's Champion, you need a lot of money and you also need the time, and you might not get it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you got these cards. Like, if you didn't, like, where'd you end up? I mean, I've heard there are like a couple of people who didn't pro it correctly, or maybe they accidentally clicked the wrong match, got a +1. I also heard like a couple people lost +1 matches, which is definitely possible. Sure, let me know your experience and how you did. So yeah, that's it.